Hello and welcome. This is a tutorial on MetaTrader 4 from the beginning. So first thing, go to the Apple Store, search for the app, maybe search for MetaTrader 4. There it is. You'll download it. Then you'll find it on your phone. So depending on what happens, you pull it up. It should ask you to register an account. If not, just go to settings, trade account, +, start without registration, open a personal demo account, search for like, I don't know, Talon-X, demo. IC markets is for anybody outside of the US. I have a residence outside the US, so I can use it. They have like zero spread on Euro USD and other things like that, so it's just a good one. Anyway, so let me do this one. Delete. Alright, so we'll just say start without registration because you don't really need to do anything when you're starting. So it creates a new account. To edit, this is like remove, add, different pairs. Simple, simple is like this. Advanced, this will tell you the time, the spread, the high and the low. So like if you buy and sell, those are the different prices that you'll actually buy and sell at. And that's the spread, is the difference between the price. So it's 1 pip and 6 points on Euro USD. That's like 17 is 1 pip and 7 points. Let's see here. So then you go to click on Euro USD, you get this menu. You can either place a trade, look at the chart, or the details. This is the details, so spread is floating, meaning it moves. Number of digits is in the pair, stop levels, pending, whatever, I don't know, a bunch of this doesn't really matter. Contract size, so like for one standard lot is 100,000 units, so like $100,000. Swap on a long trade is 0.33. Swap on a short is $0.04. Anyway, so you click this, go to chart. This is what the chart looks like. This is a 15-minute chart as indicated by the top left. Click it and it shows you 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly, monthly. This cursor, so you can, on the right you can see the price. So like if you want to say I want to put a stop right here, okay, so my stop needs to be 1.10486, something like that. You can also see the time at the bottom of the screen. November 8th, 16:15, 16:30. Go to the 1 minute chart. This is what that looks like. It's easier sometimes. Sorry, I was gonna flip the screen to the side, but it stopped the recording, so I can't do that. I'll have to flip it later. Anyway, daily chart. So like these are tools. Just tap and hold, and then you can change properties, delete them. I'll show you that later. Anyway, so like show you indicators is the F. This is for like the main window. If you want to add these different indicators, they're gonna help you look at the charts and see different things in the charts. Second indicator window, basically see. Why are not there? Oh, there it is. So yeah, there's like a second window. So to open that, you just press and hold at the bottom, and then release, and then tap and slide up. Could actually close it with the X. So your different indicators would be like moving averages, which are these lines, the blue and the gray line that kind of go up and down. Something that I could talk to you about is what this means. These are candles. So the red candle means it was going down. The box, so like from here to here, that's where it opened and closed. This is the daily chart, so each candle represents one day. From the top of the box, top of the candle, to the bottom is open and close. So the top of the box is where it opened. It's red because it's going, the price is underneath the open, and it closed at that box, the bottom of the box, right here. The wick, which is just the line from like the top all the way up to here, all the way down, that's where the price moved above the open, and then this is the whole space that it moved below the open during that day. And then today it opened right here, and it went all the way up here and came all the way down here, and then it's right here right now. Same thing with these, the blue ones, those are positive, so it means that it opened here and it closed all the way up here. And you can actually change the style if you click settings. No. Back to chart, tap the chart, settings, and you can do bars. They look like that. Tap it again, go to settings, click line chart, then go back. That's what the line is. This is going to show the close, so where the price closed on the day. You can come in here and change all the colors, change the color scheme, black on white, green on black, custom, foreground colors, grid, bars up, bull candle, bear candle. Bull means up, bear means down. Line chart, volumes, price line, ask line, trade level, stops. And here volumes, this just shows like the amount of trades. It's those green bars at the bottom. So a lot of people traded compared to today, not that much, but the day just opened. Ask line, so that's just showing like the spread. So right now it's just the bid price, and then turn that on because I like to see it. Period separator, that's like, so because we're on a daily chart, it's going to show the weeks. So that's the blue dashed line. That's week. That's just a week. Settings. Let me see. Trade level. So that's like if you have a trade that's been placed, it'll show you where it is. We can do that right now. Just click trade at the top. This is for Euro USD. You can change it. Instant execution by limit is if you're gonna put the order at the above or below, like buy or sell limits, buy and sell stops. Talk about those later. Point 0.01 is $1,000, or I believe it's actually 1,000 euros, because it's a euro-dollar pair. If you go up, that's 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. That'd be 10,000, 50,000, 100,000. So depending on your account, you're going to be using a ratio of your risk, so like the amount of pips that you're going to put on the line that you could potentially lose versus the reward, so the amount that you project that you'll be able to gain. So you can also tap and then just like type it in. I'll just do a standard lot. Place your stops and your take profit. Let's just set my stop here. I'm gonna sell, so my stop needs to be above the price and my take profit needs to be below the price. And then you just click sell. So now I have a trade that's been placed. So you can see those are the levels, the red line on the top and the red line on the bottom. The blue lettering on the left shows you the order number, and then it's the stop loss SL. The center is the sell at one lot, and then take profit underneath. 30 minutes, so you see, I'll just move these. So this is like where this cursor tool comes in handy. You can get a closer view of the price. So let's move it to 1.1037. Click trade right here, modify. .1037, modify. Chart. So once the top line, the red line, crosses that, it'll close for taking the profit. The same with if I move the stop, put the stop. So we'll just put the stop right here, 1.104. And get this menu, tap and hold. Modify. So see if it'll move enough to. So it'll probably. Oh, there it goes. So now there are no trades. I lost money. I used to have 100,000. Now I only have 900 or 99,976. Go to your history tab. This will show you the trade that I placed. So I'm lost $24. So for on a standard lot, for every pip, it's about $10. So I lost about 2.4 pips. If you tap it, it shows you more details where your stop was, your take profit was, those kinds of things. Day, week, month, custom. So the different pair types, there's Euro, US dollar, GBP is Great Britain pound, US dollar, USD JPY is US dollar, Japanese yen, USD CHF, I don't know why CHF, but it's Swiss franc, like Switzerland. NZD is New Zealand dollar, CAD is Canadian dollar, AUD is Australian dollar. This only has Forex, but there's others. Well, I guess they have gold. So like you could trade gold. There's XAU and XAG is gold and silver here at the bottom. Seems like these are kind of just the majors. Depending on your broker, you can have a bunch of different things. Like you trade the E-mini futures, you can trade just other stuff, corn, even oil, natural gas, other metals. Some even you can trade like Bitcoin and stuff like that. See here, show you some like indicators. So I mean, like the moving average is this. You can change the period, so there's like the number of candles that it's going to average out. And then you apply it to like the high, the low, and the close. So you add those prices up together, divide them by 3, so that's like your average of the candle, and then you do that by 50 candles, or you can change it to whatever you want. The most popular is like having a 50 moving average, 50 period moving average, and a 200 period moving average. You can come here, change styles, change the widths. So it'll be like a little bit thicker line. Should be anyway. I don't know why it's not. Anyway. I guess it's black. I don't know what that is. I guess it's the second part of the line. Anyway. So. Good add. Click on main, do like Bollinger Bands, 6 period deviation 2. And this. I can spread these out. I want to turn the screen sideways, but basically it helps you see like breakouts like this is happening right now. Whenever like the price breaks out above these bands, when the bands spread really wide apart, it's moving really fast, and then when they contract really tight, it's kind of flattened out. So slide it to the left, delete, and that's that. So if you turn your screen sideways, it'll show you different stuff. You can have like one-click trading, which is, it'll have a little box that you can click buy and sell right there instead of having to click here. So that's it. I mean, there's different shapes you can get. Lines. I use this to calculate pips. If you look at the top right here. Nope, not like that. It's like right here. This is the period that it moves. So the center number is the pips. So like from where the price is to where the bottom of the line is, that's 11 points. These are red in points, so it's like 1, 2 is points. Once it gets to the tens, those are pips. So like 10 is 1 pip. 3 pips. So you can use that to calculate like the daily. So that's like 90 pips. And basically, like depending on what your lot you're using, if it's like a 0.01, then each pip is going to be about 10 cents. If it's a 0.1, so like 10,000, it's gonna be about $1 per pip, and then if it's a standard lot, it's gonna be about $10 per pip. So that's why it like moved. 2 pips was $24. So the more money you have in your account, the more money you can make or lose, kind of a thing. So like this is why if you're trading a $10,000 account, you can make like $1,000 in a week for spending a couple hours. Whereas if you had a job and you spend, I don't know, a lot of time, 40 hours a week to make $500, kind of pays off to learn how to trade. So pitchforks, how you use these. I think that's the center actually. Yeah. So actually customize this a little bit to have all these levels on it. But basically you kind of just draw this, get that, and then you'll put this kind of over here. Takes a little bit of practice, but basically the price where it's at right now is probably going to drop down back to the center line. So like where the price is right now, it'll probably come back down to this center line. It tends to do that. Just a little pointer. Fibonacci, so you go from the bottom all the way to the top. And you can see where the price bounced off at the 38.2. That's 38% of the entire swing right there. There's 11.4, 23.6, 38.2, 50, 61.8, 78.6, and 88.6, and 100. So usually the price will come down to like 50 or 61 and then go back up. So I mean we could kind of reverse this and go from the top over here to the bottom down here. And the price kind of came, let's see, yeah, if you went from this point right here, came back to the 61.8, and then came back up to the 38. So the price also moves in waves called Elliott waves. So it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then what do you call it? Do an ABC pattern. So it's like something like this, or it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, something like that. And then it'll correct, so do like A, B, C, kind of a thing. So I mean, if you go through the charts and you find it, you kind of count the waves. And then you can find reversals and that kind of thing, so you can get good entries. Because that's what you want. You want to buy low, sell high, or sell high and close it low. Then you just tap and hold to delete. So like you want to get in around here at the top, or what you can do is wait for it to come down to like this level, place their buy and it'll go up. Something else that I want to show you, kind of hard to show you because the screen's so skinny. See if we can find a good example. Kind of hard because the screen is skinny. I was going to show you like support, resistance. So I mean, you can kind of tell price bounced off right here, right here, right here, here, and then broke down, and then it also came up to here. So it came up, hit this, bounced back, came down to here as well, came up, came back and retested, and then went up, boom, then came back down, straight through, bounced off here, came up, retested down here, went up, came back, retested, bounced off, came down and broke all the way through, kind of bounced off here, came up, retest, messing around, and then dropped. So you can definitely see that, and you'll want to look for that whenever you're placing trades and setting your stop levels for your risk, and then where you think the price is going to drop and bounce off. So I mean, you can kind of see like right here, the price is bouncing off in this area. And then like it's kind of bouncing in this area, same thing here. And then this right here, I bet somewhere in the past, the price bounced off. So we'll just go back, yeah. So look right there, all in this area, right there, right there, right there, right there. See if it's, this looks like it keeps just going up and up and up. It goes down, let's see if it'll go down. Yeah, so it bounced off there, bounced off in this area. So just look left to the previous history and you'll find these support levels and resistance levels. So like it came all the way down, hit this support and shot it back up. So that's it. This is MetaTrader 4 tutorial. Wait for more.